Some residents in Riverlands and Chatsworth outside Malmesbury have been advised to remain on high alert as a fourth retention dam overlooking the area is leaking. Let's get an update now from the Western Cape Head of Disaster Management, Colin Deiner. Colin, appreciate your time. It's always a little bit of a disaster when you and I have a conversation. Would you provide an update on the situation in Chatsworth following the recent dam leaks? And maybe if you tell us a little bit about what these retention dams are.
Yeah, thanks, Hugo. So yes, there's four dams. It seems as if the breach was on the third dam, and that then overwhelmed the other two, which then caused the flooding in the homes. The fourth dam, which is the one that was reported to have a leak, was investigated yesterday. So Swartland Municipality and City of Cape Town. So the dams are actually in the City of Cape Town's municipal area. They went through yesterday, they inspected the dams, and then what they did was they started a process yesterday just of releasing water out of the dam just to make it, to ensure that it's going to be safer. We have had level 2 weather warnings for wind, cold weather, and for rain. Fortunately, the rain has not been as intense. So that's sort of worked in the favor, of the people there. That's the situation pretty much at the moment. It is being monitored constantly, and we just kind of making sure that there won't be any further issues as far as that's concerned.
Now, how often? I mean, you've talked, Colin, about a number of checks having carried out in the last. I think 24, 48 hours. But prior to this period, how often had these dams been checked, particularly the ones that then breached?
Yeah, so it's not information that I have at hand. I know that there is a dam safety department within the Department of Water and Sanitation who we work with quite a lot. There's an hydrology department. So generally with dams like this, there's a continuous monitoring. And we like, for example, this week and these last couple of weeks when we've had all these major incident or, major weather patterns come through, we've had updates, all the time. So it is supposed to be checked very regularly. In most of them, there's real-time monitoring. I think obviously investigations will show as we go forward, what the tendency was with these dams, but I can't give you a direct answer on that. We'll follow that up, obviously, with the dam safety people.
Now, what are the potential causes of these dam bursts, and just how is this investigation progressing? We know in the one part that there's some monitoring, some checking that's taken place, but are people secure? Are they safe?
Yes, the people are safe. I mean, there's obviously a evacuation system in place now, but the investigation or the safety check, as well as the measures that were taken, have been done, and that is, placed the people in those areas. Obviously, with the rain. The problems that you could be having with these dams is we've had a tremendous amount of rain, and we've had a lot of strong winds, and a lot of these things could lead to dams, overtopping, causing pressure, and those are kind of the causes that you can generally pick up when it comes to dams. At the moment, we are satisfied that the measures that have been taken are adequate, but we are obviously working as we get the weather reports, making sure that nothing happens to that fourth dam.
And overall, the state of dam safety in the Western Cape, is that satisfactory?
Yes, I think we've, one of the first things we do when we get these large weather warnings, and specifically when you get like 5 cold fronts coming through at one time, immediately one of the critical teams that we bring in is the Department of Water and Sanitation's hydrology people. We have models that we run that can indicate to us how much water is going to fall where. Water then gets released. We've actually been working the whole weekend and the last couple of weeks on releasing water from certain dams, as the pressure gets onto them. So I would generally say, if you look at the record in this province, I think our dam safety protocols are in place. we've had very few incidents, but we've also got to understand that this has been unprecedented rain that we have had, and clearly, it's an ongoing process. It is sometimes, late nights that people have to meet and make decisions. So it is something that we really just have to keep going all the time.